Okay, so I've got me a little booklet here, and I cut my paper. I didn't try it before I sewed that, so I'm hoping that it's the right width. Okay. All right, looks like it'll be fine. A little snug, but I could take just a little off. I didn't sew that all the way to the end, so that allows me to cut a little bit of it off. I just took a sliver. Oh yeah, that works really good now. Okay, so there is that, and I'm going to, that's not dry yet. I am actually going to put this on the front of this. So I took a piece of just my music, a piece of my music sheet here, and just kind of ripped it. And then what I'm going to do, I think I cut that a little crooked. Okay. So I'm going to stitch around that a little bit, and I'm just going to glue it on there. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to jump over here, and I'll sew this down. Oops. I tell you, I bought this sewing machine. It's the Singer Patchwork. I got it at Joann's on sale, and I'm telling you, I really like this sewing machine. It handles really well, even some of the thicker things that I do. Oh, like, when I do the little fabric rosettes, I mean, it really does a good job sewing the thickness. So if you are looking for a machine in the new year, check out the Patchwork from Joann's. And of course, I bought it when it was on sale, and they do run the sale on their machines quite often, so get my paper moved back over. Okay, so I stitched this 3 times because I can run real close to that edging, so I wanted to be sure and catch it. And I don't think I'm going to put cheesecloth underneath that, just because it's going to be sliding out of that pocket. But I want to make sure I get the edges nice and glued down so that it doesn't catch every time it goes in and out of the pocket either. So that's something that happens quite often. Okay, so let's just put that on there. Get that excess glue off of there. Oops. That old cheesecloth. You get that glue in your hands and it's going to follow you home for sure. Okay. So, there that is. There's the little booklet. I like that. So, there's that little journaling. And I like that number 9 there. I like that look of that. And then it will just sit in the pocket. And then there is a little cutie for the journal. Super, super cute. And then, if you wanted to, you could always add something. Sparkle, celebrate, joy, happiness. You know, you could always add something here or something there. I don't think I will, but it's a thought. Okay, so there is that. I like that a lot. The only thing, will be the cheesecloth will probably fray off somewhat because of not being glued down on the bottom. So, okay, so there's another one. That was fun. So there's two little journal pockets or journal spots, or add-ons or whatever you want to call them. That's really cute. Okay, so now I want to do one bingo, and then that'll probably be all that I do. I don't know what we're running into, but we're running into good time now. Let's see, and on it, I think I'm going to do another one of these for the simple fact that this has that red on it. And since I'm going to do a bingo anyway, here's another one that's got some of that. Oh, I think I want this one. I think I want that one. Because it's down here, it will show up a little better. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so here we go. Let's see, I've already got that inked up, and I need to put my, for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. I'm going to put my little pieces of, whatchamacallit there, journaling, or coffee stain paper for journaling, and I'm going to go ahead and reinforce that. See, you can see that's already tearing there. I'm going to put my seam, whatchamacallit there. Oh, what do you call it? Sorry, Silk. On camera always does that. It's like you're just lost for words every time. So I'm going to put my Sorry Silk there and kind of reinforce that binding. And then figure out which one of the bingo. I think I'm looking at that one. But I could change my mind. I got a lot of images over here. So anyway, let me see which one I'm going to use. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I couldn't find another piece of scrap Sorry there in my thing, so I'm going to use a piece of this. It's like a fabric linen, a linen hanky is what it was, kind of. Or maybe it's like a linen napkin. Maybe that's what it is. So, and then I know that I want one of these little bags too again. There. I got 2 pieces for my inside. Yeah. So this is going to fold over. And we're going to kind of cut that off. And cut that off. Okay. So I like that. And that will take care of my little tear that I had going on there. And it probably wouldn't hurt to do that to the inside either. This is my little linen piece I had, and it's probably a linen napkin. So, I think that's what I'm going to do is just cut me another piece and just make sure that doesn't come apart. I'm not going to make it quite as wide. And I think I'll just glue that right there and have it on the inside. Just a little double reinforcer there, since that did split. Okay. Alright. So, get that nice and tucked down. And maybe slide it down just a hair. So I'm a little high on one side. Alright. Alright, so I think that will work fine right there. Okay, you know this music sheet here, I picked it up. It was a book actually. I picked it up at some antique store we were at sometime or another, and I really like it. I haven't seen it yet with the numbers on it, so one of them fun vintage finds. Okay, so it's either going to be this one, and I love that little bit of transfer, or it's going to be this one. And I think I like this one for the softness of the pink. This one here's a little brighter, though it would stick out more, but I really think I like that one. So I'm going to ink this up. We're just going to ink it up a bit. Okay. And then let's see, what are we going to do with that? Okay, I know that I'm going to want, let's see, oops, we better stick down the inside first before we get too ambitious there. Let's get this inside stuck down. All right. Just kind of, I'm not going to get too, too worried about if I'm just perfectly even or anything like that. It's just going in the junk journal anyway. It's going in a junk journal anyway. So, okay, and we'll just take and glue this one up. All right. Okay. Get it just kind of set in there. All right, so there will be our middle. So that's good. All right. Okay, so now let's figure out here what we're going to do. I know that I want, do I want to use a piece of the pink? No, I don't think I want to use a piece of the pink fabric. I don't want to take away from the vintageness of it. Let's see. I know I'm going to want some cheesecloth, so I know that's going to be something I definitely want. Okay. Kind of roll it out here and see what we've got. Oh, that sticks to me so bad when I have glue all over my fingers. Okay, so I'm going to try to spread this out a little bit. Okay, we know that we're going to go like so. And then I know that I want the little glassine. I probably want the cheesecloth in front of it. Okay, I think it's going to probably go something like that. And then I'm not sure about lace, what I'm going to do about lace. We may use some little vintage rosettes maybe. Just maybe. Oh, those rosettes weren't very good. Look at that. That came in that package like that. They kind of missed the netting a little bit. Huh, haven't had that before. Do I want to use it? Looks a little rough around the edges, doesn't it? Don't think I do. Not that. Okay. So I think what I want to do, and I'm not even going to sew around that, I'm going to leave that bingo card just like it is. I'm going to go ahead and stick down my glassine bag. So I'll get my glue here to come out. We'll stick this down. It just seems like everybody is using their scraps up. You know, I do throw some of my scraps away. If I saved every scrap, I don't think my house could hold it. I save the bigger pieces of coffee stained paper, and I save the bigger pieces of scrapbook paper. You know, or like the bigger pieces of note. I don't keep little pieces because I used to, and I still yet have in the basement little pieces of collection, like when I did a lot of the scrapbooking, the lot of the mini albums. I would save just little bits and pieces of the collection, and I still do have a lot of that down in the basement, boxed up or in tubs and bags, you know, put them in the big Ziplocs and then in some tubs there, but one of these days I'm going to clean that out. Just bits and pieces that I have saved, and you can just get too much, and that's kind of what I have done. Just say from years ago, I know I have some of the old Curiosity Shop, and that came out, gosh, I couldn't even tell you when, and it's probably due, if it isn't already out, for the, where they're doing their deluxe edition now, where they bring back the old collections. So I just have stuff that's just unbelievable. Okay, so do I want that straight? I was going to kind of flip it, but now I may just want it. No, I think I want it a little cockeyed. I think I do. And I know I've got to put lace or something up here. Oh, I was going to put this, wasn't I? Yeah, I was going to put some of this up there. Oh, I like that. And that's so simple. Just so simple. And I just really like the way that looks. And I don't know if I'll get to the last one that I was going to do, because I actually did two of these. I wanted to use this little bingo download here. So I'm not sure. I may anyway end up doing this in several parts, 2 parts or something anyway. So that may be what happens. It's going to be an extremely long video. I might be able to edit some of it out, but it's going to be a long video. Okay, so I still have my little number 4 showing, which I really like, through the netting there. I think I want a few vintage buttons. I think I would like that. I want to glue this cheesecloth down best I can. Can't do too much gluing there. I'll have it glued on my, squirt a little glue in there. I know that needs it. Okay, so there is that. Okay, I really like that. Alright, so I think I'm going to get a few vintage buttons here. Let's see. Would like to have a couple of pink, but don't know if that is going to work or not. Here's a little bitty pink. I know I saw another pink in there somewhere. Oops, that's got a thing on it. I can't use it without snapping that off. Oh, I don't want to dump out all the buttons, but there we go. There's a little pink. Ooh, I think I'm going to do the pinks are really cute. I'd like to find a lighter pink still yet even. Oh, maybe put it in the free. That's kind of cute. Or do I want to just, oh, I can't bring it up there because that's the opening to my little bag. So, well, let's see here. Maybe I just want another little pink one here. Okay, so I got like 3 buttons there. I don't know that I like that. If that is really what I'd want, or if I'd want to start sticking maybe a couple of them down there. That would probably work. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I may sew a little stitch across here for some black to bring that black up. I think the buttons I'm going to put right there. I think I am going to do that. So I'm going to put that little one down there. We'll add a couple of buttons here. Okay. And a little button here. Okay. Alright, there'll be where our buttons go. And I'll let those buttons dry, and then I'm going to sew that up there just a little bit. Let me get some of these buttons put back away. Thank goodness for buttons, I tell ya. I have the buttons. Oh, goodness. Alright. So what I need to do now is make me a little, let's see if I can get these here picked up just a little bit more. Okay. Alright, so I need to make me the little booklet to go on the inside. I don't think that's going to be tall enough. Okay. Oh, what have I got here? I forgot I had a little scrap over there. My ruler. Let's see, I don't think that though is any taller than that. And I think, what did I say that was last time? 3 3/8, wasn't it? 3 3/8. Yeah, that's a little shy. Okay. Oh, it was 2. That was just about 2. So I could use 2. Yeah, the length of it ain't right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. That is the tallness I want right there. Okay. And then I just need it to be not quite 2. So I'm going to do about a 1 3/4 inch. Okay. We're going to make this one a little extra fold there. Okay. And then that, see if we can get it in the pocket. Ah, perfect. Okay, perfect. And then what I need is, let's see, tear that off just a hair. And I want to shorten it just a hair. I may have to use my cutter for that. When you get just a little bit going off, it's hard to cut it with your, tear it. Okay, so I think I need some kind of little, I want white. Is white what I want? Why not? Why not do white? Okay, so I think I will go stitch this down. So what I think I will do, really quick. I say really quick, but okay. Alright, so it's a little sideways because of the bottom, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. It didn't stay in place for me. Oh, I don't like that at all. That really went sideways. And I'll end up fixing that. But anyway, it'll set in here like so. And then I stitch that down. That'll be kind of just add some of that little black and bring it to the top from the bingo. Like that. Okay, so I really like that, guys. That's really kind of cool. I like that. I just don't like how that twisted up there at all. So anyway, so here is this one. So far that's what we've got. How fun, how fun, how fun. Okay, so I think I have time for one more. And so let's see here. I think I'm going to do this, and all this is going to be a let's see, I think I want the one, oh, that's another one of those. Yeah, I think this is the one I want with the 9 that's high on it. Oh, I can go that way though, can't I? What do we got here? Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. Okay, so what I want to do is I have got to reinforce this. So I know that's got to be a little sturdier to hold. And we may do another bingo digital one. So okay, so because I'm going to stick a piece of coffee stained paper, the whole backing of this one, I'm just going to glue it, and I'm going to kind of stick it, and then I will just cut around it, because I know I want the whole thing on the back of this one. And then you could just journal on the whole back. So now I know that my time limit's going to run out here in a minute, and I'm going to have to redo my card on the camera. So we'll go though till it shuts off. Okay, so here is the lined back, and then here is the front, and oh, here's a little girl with a watering can. How cute. Or here is some little girls with some roses. That's really pretty. I think that's where I'm headed. Okay, so this here can kind of be the same way. I think I'm going to sew on this though this time. I'm going to make it look like it's kind of sewed. It really won't be sewed on the bag, but it can kind of look like it is. So we can kind of do this right here. Alright. And it'll just look like it's a little bit sewed on there, but it's not. Okay. Alright. So maybe we want a little piece of doily there. I'm not going to get too much on this. See, I want this cut because I can't really have it too much tucked under there. I want it on there. Okay, just a little bit of doily here. Still not cut down enough for me. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we'll have that a little sideways. And then we're going to do something like that. See, I do want a little cheesecloth, which I think I can get there. So okay, so my battery's about gone on the camera or the card. I've got 3 minutes, so I'm probably going to stop here and get that switched out, and then I'll come back and continue this a little bit. Oh, there we go. That looks like the winner. Yep, it'll go something like that. So anyway, I'm going to get this changed out, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I got that problem fixed. Alright, so while I was getting that fixed, I actually laid this out a little bit and found how I kind of wanted to go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cheesecloth that I know. See if I can get my glue to come out now. I'll let it set there a little bit. Did you ever think there'd be so many problems when you're doing a video? Oh my word. Okay, so I'm gonna get some cheesecloth put down here. Okay, if I can get my glue to come out. Alright. So I wanted to stick some cheesecloth behind the little midget glassine there. And coming off the side of it. Just about out of this glue. Okay. So there we go. Alright. And then I wanted the glassine to be a little sideways there. And what I'm going to do is I want that to then come kind of like so. That like, see, I think I want this a little bit straight. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. That's going to have to be a little straight. And then this kind of come up on that. And then my little, you can go there, and that there, and then I wanted this like there. And I think I like that, and I'll probably put some buttons somewhere on. So I think I just need to start gluing down now. So let's see if I can get my bottle here to going. Get it nice and inked up. And I want this a little sideways. Kind of what I want. I'm going to glue down that little flap there that wants to kind of come up. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to get that cheesecloth a little stuck down there. Okay. So then I know that this I wanted kind of straight Just, and I may even want it down a little bit and straight. Might change up a little bit here. I think I will. I think I'm going to cut a couple of those off. I think maybe. Like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down. I want to be off camera a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just gluing anyway. I'm just going to be able to catch this in the little spots where it has the little rose pattern, and a little bit on the sides, because the little stitching is so small. Okay, so I want this to kind of come down and like so. Okay, I didn't get any glue on that, it looks like. Okay, all right. Okay, so there's that, and then I know that that's going to kind of do that, and I wanted this. I'm wondering if I don't want a bigger piece of cheesecloth than that. I have another piece over here if I can get the little things out of it. Let me see, make sure I'm in frame here with my little piece. I may want this to come out a little bit there. Maybe what I want. Okay. I'm thinking I want this somehow. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that big clump of cheesecloth there, because I know that's going to go there. So do we want, maybe, let's get it kind of laid out here and just see. I like that. I like the way that looks, so I think we're going to glue that down. This here will probably get some stitching put on it, but I'll have to try to get it glued down in place. So get that cheesecloth stuck down there. Okay, let's just put a little glue on the edges here. This fine tip really works for these little tedious crocheted trims like this. Okay, so that's gonna go, oops, just like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take and I'll run a stitch across that, or a couple of stitches. Okay, so we want to glue the cheesecloth down. Oops, got glue coming out of the side of the, I tried to get this off earlier, and of course it's stuck. I tried to get it off before I made the video. I tried to get the lid off, and I actually used a pair of pliers trying to grab it to turn it, but it is so glued, and I think I probably did something to the side of the bottle there, to the side of the lid when because it's kind of wanting to come out now out of the side, but it's almost gone anyway, so it didn't matter. I should have just left it alone. Okay, Alright, so I'm going to do that. This cheesecloth kind of stuck down a little bit more. Alright, so that looks good. I'm liking the way this looks. Okay. Alright, so here's where that's going to go. And I really like that. I really, really like that. And I could even go sideways if I wanted to. And I think I may do that. Little rosette's coming apart where I cut it. There we go. Get a little glue on it and it'll get back together there. Alright, so I just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down then. That is definitely going to work. This little bingo digis were really cute. Okay. A little glue spread around here. Okay. So, I know I want to tuck that under that just a hair. And we're going to do it just a little sideways, which I like. Okay. Alright, so now I know that I'm going to want maybe, I don't know that I have another button like that. I really like this button. But it's the only button I have in that color and I need something. Let's see. What do I want to do with this? Do I want to add a little... It has this little kind of flower on it. No, I don't think that's going to work. Let's see. Well, there's a little bit of blue, but I bet I don't have a blue button. Okay, there's a one that's not really white. That would work. They're at least the same size there. Okay, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to go with right there. I think that's where I'm headed. So let's just stick those buttons down. And we're going to call this good. And guys, this is just kind of a fun way to use some of your stash. You know, like my music sheets. I don't know. I've had them stashed quite a while. We got them somewhere. My sister and I were out junking somewhere, and I ran across those little student music sheets is what they were called. I don't have it in front of me to know the brand there, but okay, so I really like the way this turned out. And I will have to stitch that. I do know that. Or I may, yeah, it just needs some stitching. I think it's going to have a little something extra. Okay, well, let me run it over here. Let me see if I can run that through the sewing machine real quick. Just a part of it. Sometimes it wants to get hooked on the little things there, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Okay, oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so here's what it looks like now. So that worked out really good, and I really like the outcome of that one too. Okay, so guys, I think that's the end of this. I don't know, it may be even 3 parts that I have to go with this because of the length of it. But here are the fun little things we made. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope to do a complete journal tutorial sometime where I actually just do the complete journal from start to finish. Hopefully I will get that in the next few months, and that'll be a lot of fun. So thanks for spending the time with me, guys, and have a great new year. Just enjoy your crafting this year. Make it fun. As long as it doesn't become a job, you know, it always stays creative and fun. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.